Welcome back everyone to the Cat's Meowth and a binder update for everything from base set through Fates Collide. I've moved a lot of cards out over the last month or so since we did the last binder update, and I wanted to go ahead and update this one as some people have been requesting cards, and unfortunately I've had to turn them down as I just don't have them anymore. So to avoid any sadness in the future, hopefully we can get these updated so everyone can be looking at current material. We're going to start with the X and Y on set, so the standard format. My sorting system is the same for everything. We show the holos first, non-holo rares, rare reverses, and common and uncommon reverses. I usually don't sort the rare reverses by type, just the common and uncommon reverses. Flash fire. Often, especially with the non-holo rares, I have more than one card per sleeve, so if you're interested in multiples, just feel free to ask, and I can certainly pull as many as I have for you. In cases, usually the reverses I only have one or so of, but there are exceptions. Furious Fist. In general, my prices are $1 for holos, 50 cents for rare reverses, and 25 cents for non-holo rares and common and uncommon revs. We're into Phantom Forces now. Next up, we have Primal Clash. Unfortunately, no holos are left in this set, but still plenty of non-holo rares and reverses. I know I'm going through these pretty fast as we have quite a few binders to still go through, despite clearing out several pages and I think hundreds of cards. Roaring Skies now. I was only able to actually remove one binder from the shelf total. So if there's something that you can't see, even after rewinding, slowing down, here we go with Ancient Origins. Feel free to send me the time that you see the card of interest, and I will certainly check the binder and make sure that I can tell you what it is. Into the break sets. And Generations, and the Radiant collection that goes along with Generations, and now Fates Collide. Plenty of extras from this set as we opened an entire case. And then promos, and I've tried to clean these up a little bit too, starting with the black and white promos. Random promos pretty much from the Zebstrika to the Snivy, and then starting with Froakie we have X and Y promos, all along that left page too. Dragon Vault promos. A few other random ones here at the bottom. Tournament promos, including a Porygon pre-release. And double crisis cards, holos at the top, a couple of reverses at the bottom, and then codes. So the binder that I had my codes in finally sold, so the codes, as you can see, have been moved to a standard binder. I know that it's pretty much impossible for you guys to read what each of the codes are, even though I have them try to write them on the corners. I do have a list in the description below of all of the codes and what they are, as well as their prices or value if you're looking to trade. And on we go with black and white, the expanded format. If you're interested in anything you see, Emerging Powers, I trade for anything on my once list, thecatsmeowth.com. Also sell, accept cash, money order, and PayPal. If you're interested in working out a deal, the best way to contact me is email thecatsmeowth@gmail.com. Noble victories. But I will also respond to all YouTube comments and PMs as well. The YouTube comments I've noticed, not all of them go through. Sometimes I get an email notice of a post being made. Here's Next Destinies. But when I actually go to reply to it, I can't see the post anymore. Sometimes it's because the user actually deleted it, decided to email me or PM me later on, and sometimes I don't know why it happens. Dark Explorers. The Sableye is just a normal common, but as it's very playable, that's why I have those in here. Dragons Exalted. Boundaries Crossed. And on to the next binder. On to the plasma sets. And while I always mix these up, hopefully I get them right this time. Storm. Oops. Freeze. Blast. Legendary Treasures. And the Radiant Collection that went along with Legendary Treasures. And now we can start taking a look at the old stuff. Starting off with the original base set. Only one card from there. A couple of Fossil, Holo Magneton, and a non-Holo. Base set 2. Neogenesis along the top. Expedition on the bottom. Aquapolis and... oh no, just all three of those are Aquapolis. And I do apologize for the nasty glare there. Ruby and Sapphire. Sandstorm. Dragon. Team Magma versus Team Aqua. Hidden Legends. Fire Red Leaf Green. Team Rocket returns. Deoxys, and that includes the Tropius over there. Emerald. Unseen Forces. Delta Species. Legend Maker. Holon Phantoms. Crystal Guardians. Dragon Frontiers. Power Keepers. Diamond and Pearl base set. Mysterious Treasures. Secret Wonders. Great Encounters. And Majestic Dawn. Pull these pages out a little bit. And one more binder of old stuff. Here we have Legends Awakened. Stormfront. Platinum. Rising Rivals. Supreme Victors. Arceus. Heart Gold Soul Silver. Undaunted, did I pass Unleashed? I guess Unleashed was already in there. Triumphant, Call of Legends, and now we're on to the promo section. Well, and the rest of it. These are all non-Japanese, non-English cards, so a little bit of everything: French, German, Spanish, holos through Milotic, and then non-holos, starting with, I believe that's a Scramble Energy or Multi-Energy possibly. And then starting with the Smeargle, we have Wizards of the Coast promos, including all of these, the Chimchar, Rayquaza, and then the rest of this page are all pop promos. Same with this page. A couple of Snowflake promos, a Comic-Con Shellos, and Platinum Burger King promos. Alternate holos on both of these pages. Trainer kits and EX series promos. Diamond and Pearl promos. Or, I'm sorry, Diamond and Pearl and Black and White. Heart Gold Soul Silver. Yeah, I realized that that Litwick needs to be in the other binder. I'm sorry about that. Various league and player rewards promos. And then tournament promos. A little bit of everything from city championships, pre-releases, winners, all sorts of stuff. And the only binder I believe we have left is the Japanese binder. And the Japanese binder. Starting with the original base set, Jungle, Fossil, Team Rocket, Heroes on the left, Challenge on the right, Neo Genesis, one Discovery down here, and then Destiny. A few VS cards left. The Metal Energy is holo, and I do have more playsets of the Energy. Some older non-holo rares, I believe from Sandstorm, Team Rocket Returns, and one of the EX series, Delta Species perhaps. And then the rest of these are from the Diamond and Pearl and Platinum series. Most of them are non-holo rares, some are holos. Might be a little hard to tell, but same organization as before, where I show the holos first, or at the top, and then the non-holos. And then the equivalent of Triumphant from the Heart Gold Soul Silver series. Equivalent of Dragon Vault, the promo series, quite a few from this still left over. The equivalent of Double Crisis, and then now we're on to the Black and White series in Japanese. And here it gets easier, they're all holos from now on. And they're all sorted, so starting from Black and White 1 on. And now we're into the X and Y sets. And same as with all the other binders, often there's more than one per card. These are promos, the Noivern and Noibat. And these are all various promos as well. Movies, I think some trainer kits, all sorts of stuff. So, I hope everyone enjoyed the update. If you're interested in anything you see, best way to contact me is through email, thecatsmouth@gmail.com. Trading for anything on my wants list, thecatsmouth.com. All the information for trade rules and everything pertaining to that can be found on that site as well. And I hope to hear from some of you soon.